Hi, I'm Leo Iridium. Hope everyone's doing all right today. So, well, this is a bit nostalgic, isn't it? So I'm in the car. It's been quite a while since I have been. I've done a little, like, coming soon bits in the car, but it's the first time I've done a video for quite a while in the car, so that's cool. I'm at work. That's why I've got this lovely green top on. And I'm finishing off. We'll talk about nostalgic. And I know the channel's only been going a little while. So I'm on my breaks. I'm trying to get all my drink and food in at the same time. I know the channel's only been going like just over a year now. But one of the first things I started doing was the best tracks and the best albums of the year. And this actually rounds off the best tracks of the year. I rounded off the best albums of the year probably a couple of months, 3 or 4 months ago. And well, it must have been, yeah, about 3 months ago, I think, because I did the 2020 albums of the year. That finished that off. Now I'm up to 2020 best songs of the year. So this ends it. Bit of a, bit sad to see it end, but I just had to get it done. So if anyone is new to the channel, I went right the way from the late 70s up to 2020. And I'll be carrying on, obviously, at the end of every year. I'll be doing the best albums and the best tracks. And just carry on with that sort of thing. So here we go. I've actually, on the albums of the year, I had like 17 albums, something like that, and a few honourable mentions. So on this tracks of the year, not every album that I named on the best albums of the year made it onto this best tracks. And some of the albums that were honourable mentions made it onto this. So it isn't always about, there's the odd track on here that I wouldn't have put in my best albums, but this is about the best tracks. So there might be some outstanding tracks on albums that didn't quite make my list on the best albums. I'm just going on and on, and so I'll just get on with it. I've only got 10 to talk about for 2020, but they're all brilliant, and we've got a lot of variety as well, which is really cool. So coming in at number 10, and remember, these are the best tracks. This isn't like 10's not the worst track, like the worst track of the year. These are all brilliant, but this is coming in at 10th place. So anyone who's been watching the channel and follows me will know that thrash metal has worked its way into me lately, but one rule I have is the singer has to be good and like not Cookie Monster vocals, and there has to be a lot of melody. And that's what you get with this band. A band called Heathen brought out an album last year, and it is absolutely fantastic, and the song is called Sun in My Hand. So Heathen, for anyone who doesn't know, were part of the San Francisco Bay Area thrash metal scene back in the 80s. They were about from 83 to 93, and then they disbanded for quite a while, and then they began from 2001. So they've only had 8 years off, and they're going really strong now. And the last couple of albums have been brilliant. The last year's album being my favourite, and this Sun in My Hand is absolutely fantastic. So it's not really like a fast track. When these thrash metal bands sort of slow it down a little bit into the medium pace songs, that's what I love. This is brilliant. Check out Heathen, Sun in My Hand, and it might give you a little taster. Check it out on YouTube or your Spotify, whatever you want to do. Give yourself a little taste. Sun in My Hand is absolutely brilliant. Coming in at number 9 is Goodhue. So this came in my top albums of last year. A guy called John Goodhue, American guy, and he done everything on this album himself. He sang guitar, drums, bass, everything. Outstanding musician, in the vein of like Alter Bridge, Mark Tremonti, that sort of stuff, more the modern melodic stuff. And a song called Don't Ever Leave Me off of his debut album. Check this out. It's a ballad and it's absolutely fantastic. Really gives you the feels. Check that out. 9, Goodhue, Don't Ever Leave Me. Coming in at number 8, FM. Excellent British band. Off their album Synchronized and the song Walk Through the Fire. The outstanding track on the album. If anyone doesn't know who FM are and they like a bit of Survivor, yeah, that sort of thing, the sort of more AOR melodic rock sort of stuff, sometimes bordering on hard rock, check out FM. Walk Through the Fire is an outstanding track. That comes in at number 8. And I'm on number 7, Girish and the Chronicles. This band, Indian heavy metal band. I know that sounds a bit strange, but brought an excellent album out last year. Fantastic album, and this song is called Wounded. These guys have just been signed by Frontiers, so expect an album probably next year. This is coming out 2020, so yeah, I reckon every couple of years you're probably going to get an album from this band. If you love your 80s sounding heavy metal or hard rock, but it's really melodic, the vocalist is just amazing, screams to the heavens, absolutely outstanding. Girish and the Chronicles in my number 7. Coming in at number 6, AC/DC. How more classic can you get than that? From the Power Up album, Through the Mist of Time. So Through the Mist of Time is a fucking excellent track. It makes me smile. It's outstanding. It's my favourite track, obviously, off that album. AC/DC, Through the Mist of Time, off of Power Up. That's my number 6. Coming at number 5, going back to the thrash metal scene, Testament, and the song City of Angels from Titans of Creation album. What a great album this is. This song is a 6.5 minute song, or 6 minutes 50 actually, of heaviness, slow, doomy, brooding, thrash. Absolutely brilliant. If you just are thinking, you know what, thrash ain't my thing, it's a little bit heavy for me, man, I'm all into melody, you know that. But I like heaviness at the same time. Testament are the leaders of it. Check out City of Angels from Titans of Creation. That's my number 5. And my number 4, I bang on about this band all the time. Swedish band, melodic heavy rock, and Heat. And off of their Heat 2 album, Come Clean. So this wasn't their second album, even though it's called Heat 2. It's like their 6th album or something. But this is the last album with Eric Gromwell, who is an absolutely amazing singer. The band are amazing. Expect some good things from the new singer, though, who was the old singer. Now he's joined again. Kenny Lecremo, I think his name is. But they will be putting out great music. And Come Clean, man. It's so catchy. It just grabs you straight away. You'll be singing the chorus as soon as you hear the song. Amazing. Come Clean from Heat at number 4. At number 3, British band. I think they're British. Yes, I think they are. Called Passion. Brought their debut album out last year. This didn't actually make my top list of albums, but it made my honourable mentions. But the song Trespass on Love is absolutely amazing. A slice of melodic heavy rock that's so catchy you'll be singing it for weeks. Trespass on Love from Passion. Check that one out. Coming in at number 2, a great band, sort of unknown if you like, Sonic Divide. They're from Australia, so they sent me this album and asked me to review it last year, and I was blown away. They are an absolutely brilliant band. They're melodic all the way through this album, but they sort of a little bit modern, but they touch upon the 80s sort of sound as well. This song, which is called When It Bleeds, and it's from the album The Other Side, it's so emotional. It's brilliant. When I actually reviewed this album, I played this song all the way through. So check that out. If you want to check out the actual song, look out for the Sonic Divide, The Other Side album review. And I played this song all the way through, I think, because this song has to be heard all the way through. It's just a build-up of emotion, ballad. Outstanding song at number 2, Sonic Divide. And coming in at number 1, from the band that made my number 1 on the albums of the year, an outstanding song, the best song of their career in my opinion, and it's Striper and Do Unto Others. Man, they blew me away with this album last year. They really did. And obviously, the channel has been helped so much from Michael Sweet and Striper. It's unbelievable as well. He's such a nice guy. He comes on the channel, which he did the other day. Unbelievable. Unbelievable Michael Sweet is. And I've got to say, Do Unto Others is just an outstanding metal song that tugs on your heartstrings at the same time as being so heavy. Outstanding. And it's not, you know, for us people like, oh, Striper, the God and Jesus. And listen, grow up. It's excellent. You will love it. Just listen to it. And their lyrics are more about wanting to bring the goodness out in people rather than, you know, talk about Jesus and God. They do that, but it's all about treating each other the right way and do unto others. That's what it's all about. So there you go. Right, I've got probably people looking at me now. Oh look, I've got fans. It's not a fan, someone doing the gardening. I don't actually have fans. You do know that, don't you? Anyway, so Stripe has made my #1, Do Unto Others. Unbelievable song. 2020's wrapped up now. So looking forward to anything else. You know, there's been loads of other series going on, and we'll be carrying on other stuff about the years. We already have been doing that. There's endless stuff to talk about. You will always hear me rattling on at some point. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.